Welcome to episode number 34 of Turning $100 into $1 million, the series where I risk a whopping $100 of my money and the time for your entertainment and to turn it into $1 million. Now this is the first episode I'm actually using the new Blue Yeti microphone, so if it does sound a little bit different, I have switched from the Rode Lavalier to my Blue Yeti, and if you haven't seen all of my new equipment or my new studio, then you can check that video out. The link is down below in the description showing you all of my brand new studio equipment. If you haven't seen that yet, you're going to be in shock when you see at the total difference of the audio, the lighting, the camera, and of course the studio. In this video, I actually want to revisit Kodak a little bit later because it is quite the unfortunate story, and we couldn't have possibly imagined in that episode where I did cover Kodak stock could have possibly happened, the potential. Who would have thought that this stock would run up like the way it did? And if you had money in it, congrats, you made a lot of money. If you're still holding, you might have actually ended up losing, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. And if you would like 2 free stocks, one valued up to $1,400 for free when you sign up with Webull, go ahead and use my link down below in the description. You can get 2 free stocks, one valued up to $1,400 on me, all free, if you use my link down below in the description of this video. Right now we'll look at the profit and loss stats. So we have our F. It was actually up yesterday. It was in the green, but now it is back in the red, only 4 cents or 0.18%. So it keeps toggling back and forth. It keeps going back and forth between in the green and the red. It doesn't stop. It doesn't know which way to go, at least for my position. DGLY 1760 down or 19.37%. Levi $2 down or 7.65%. Viacom had a great day. More profit today with Viacom 1156 up now or 76.05%. OXLC 272 down or 6.83%. We'll look at the charts. So RF came up a lot from the low at where it was today. Had a nice little recovery, but still ended up in the red, about 10 cents. 5 days it is still in the green, but not too much. The 1 month is still holding in the green, but again, not too much. And the 6 months basically looks like it's sideways from around June till now. These last couple months, it's just been in this window with not too much price action. DGLY was in the red today. It was, and then it had a massive spike where it went all the way to 340, but then it came down a little bit, but still ended up finishing in the green. For the 5 days, it also had a nice green day on Tuesday, and Monday was also a green day for DGLY. Ended up going way up in that last 30 minutes on Monday. So the last 5 days looking good for DGLY. Look at the 1 month. There was that large recovery that we covered in a prior episode where it was in 2 and change, and then it did not want to go that low, so it immediately went back above 3, almost soared through $4, but then came down a little bit. So I still am holding on to DGLY. I do think this was a good pick. You just got to be patient and keep holding. Levi gave up its gains from yesterday. Today now it's down 33 cents or 2.62%. You can see it was up on Wednesday, but now today dropped a lot. 1 month, a drastic drop where the month started in July, and the 6 months is also in the red. Viacom, another big green day today, almost $1, about 89 cents up or 3.42%. 5 days, beautiful price action here. Last 5 days, it has been up about 5%. The 1 month alone is now up almost 20%, about $4 in gains. You could see there is a noticeable visual recovery happening here and a consistent green uptrend that I believe will only continue. OXLC ticked up 3 cents, about 0.5% today. 5 days though, it is looking great and green. About 13.5%, and the 1 month started the beginning of July, started all the way there. Now it's about 15% since then. We're looking for a breakthrough right now, about 480s. If we could break through there, then the next territory you would have to test 490s, then ultimately $5. And I think if it hits the 5, then it could soar. Now we're going to be looking at Kodak stock. Kodak stock was one of these stocks we covered in a previous episode not too long ago. And you know the story. It was basically a penny stock, soared all the way up, a couple of thousand percentage points, and people made practically millions of dollars overnight. You'll see it on the 1 month chart where it was always in 2 and change for almost an entire year. And then with the Trump announcement that the government will order Kodak to make ingredients for treatment. That's what made the stock go all the way up to at one point $33.20, and then a very large crash. It's still holding, and today it was up $1.19 or 8%, but the 5 days it's in the red, and it has come down from 25, and a lot of people probably bought in the 20s, even the 30s, and if it went higher than that, if this chart's not showing every single order and every single bid and ask, then that would mean that people unfortunately lost about half the value of what they purchased, and potentially even more than that. I'd imagine a lot of people locked in those losses thinking that the upside was over, and a lot of people already took those losses and lost a lot of money. So it just goes to show you that you cannot always be 100% confident, and a lot of times, by the time you hear about it or read about it, the potential and further gains are already over, and you already missed the boat. So this was a great gamble. A lot of people made a lot of money, a lot of people lost a lot of money. Now, of course, had you bought it prior to that briefing, if you knew to hold it, or you have been holding Kodak for many years now, you would also be in a great deal of profit. Even if you didn't sell at the tippy top, you're still in a good position right now, as if you had bought here and didn't sell and you're still holding it as of right now. So the lesson would be to always be careful. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Know that whatever you're investing into, especially if it's a gamble like this, then you have to be willing to lose every nickel that you put in. To circumvent this, you'd want to invest in stable companies or index funds if you don't want to go about picking individual stocks. But some people did make a lot of money. So if you caught the briefing and you caught the rise, congratulations to you. I want to know if there's anyone out here or any subscribers that have purchased Kodak and they made money on it, or maybe they lost money. Let me know your experience down below if you did hold Kodak at one point. I'd also go as far as to say that a lot of people probably shorted Kodak at the tippy top on Wednesday, and then Thursday it was in the red already. The next day it was already down over 10%. The stock was down just the following day, and then that was followed by another about 27% drop from that previous day. So there's probably a lot of people that shorted the stock and also made money on the downside. But net account value is looking a lot better than where it was in the previous last few episodes. Now we're heading back towards the 200 mark at 186.77, better than the last couple episodes. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, and you'd like to see more videos and episodes from my channel, be sure you do click that subscribe button and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video as well. And if you'd like to be notified every single time I make a new video, then after you hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification bell as well, so you're notified every single time I make a new one. See you in the next video.